to Walker, who on
Sam
looking himself.
Darnold. What an inspiration Sam Darnold is to everyone. Literally David Goggins. You know, the first couple of years, the first 5 years of his career, we thought Sam Darnold was a hot sack of ass cheese. Like literally, quite literally, you know, terrible. We thought he was terrible. Some NFL geniuses saw that little bit of spark of hope in them. They saw some throws were like, holy Lord, that's actually pretty damn good. But you know what? Let's face it, he was pretty ass.
Seeing ghosts.
Guys said he was seeing ghosts, all this stuff. We know all this, right? But again, the thing I need to harp on, the thing that needs to be genuinely talked about for the rest of time, for the rest of ever, sports aside, politics, everything, anyone can learn from this. As anyone can learn from David Goggins, one of the most inspirational, I wrote a book, all this, the Can't Hurt Me book. Beautiful book, by the way. Beautiful book. Not gonna lie to you, I didn't read the whole thing, but I did read the summaries. I read a couple chapters. I'm quite lazy with books. I'm one of those guys, I would rather watch a movie than read a book. Sad. I know. But the one thing that we can all take away from both of these is unaffected by failure. That was the notes on his scouting reports. They said, yeah, sometimes he is a bit reckless, throws a bit too many just like unbelievably dumb balls. Sometimes just not that flat out good. But unaffected by failure was, I literally went to my IG Reels, saw that clip of that being talked about how he was just so relentless, saved it, and I literally do watch it every morning. As corny as it may be, like, really grow up. But it genuinely has saved my life. It actually has. Both David Goggins and Sam Darnold, the chemistry these guys have of being able to make you want to run through a wall is insane. And listen, I'm not a Seahawks fan. I wasn't really a Sam Darnold. I'm a Rams fan. I wanted Sam Darnold to get just by the Rams. But a part of me, after seeing how he was just unaffected by failure and just kept going the guy was at the bottom of the bottom. The Jets were like, Sam, you just kind of suck, man. I'm sorry. If the Jets tell you suck, then you must suck. The Panthers must suck. 49ers benched. And then it was in Minnesota when we all saw like, this guy's not that bad. Wait, no, he's actually really, really good. And it was because he just kept coming. Sounds weird sentence. Shouldn't have said that, but he just kept coming. Benched, cut, didn't matter. He just didn't quit because he knew what he had. David Goggins, Can't Hurt Me, running 1,000 miles, losing 100 pounds in like 2 months to make weight to serve in the military, just kept coming. Just never once was able to hear the words, you're not good enough, no, sorry, you suck. Just kept coming, unaffected by failure. And Sam Darnold and David Goggins are just icons we should look at for the rest of time and genuinely in your heart and soul want to emulate, want to be like. Every time videos on this channel get 4, 3, 2 views and I'm spending hours editing and filming and coming with ideas, I'm like, no, like there has to be one that people resonate with. There has to be one that people will go like, I like watching this guy talk about football. You know what? Subscribe. And then one by one, each and every day, we find one person. You don't get the amount of times I've wanted to quit this channel so many times. Genuinely. Imagine putting 10 hours of work into a video and it gets 1 view, 0 likes, 3 views, 0 likes, even a dislike. Imagine having 3 people view your video and then one of the 3 viewers disliked it. You'd be like, wow, I'm just that bad at this. And I really just kept thinking, no, if you just unaffected by failure, you just keep working, you get a bit better, you get a bit better, you get a bit better. It's gonna pay off one day. And it's a big thanks, genuinely, to Sam Darnold and a big thanks to David Goggins for wanting me to stay hard, stay in the game. Once you start something you love, you can't quit. You can never quit. Puka Nakua. You know, even if I wasn't a Rams fan, I would love Puka Nakua. He gives me like Russell Westbrook type energy in the NFL where he wants to get hit every play, wants to score a TD, wants to celebrate. He has the youth. He's 24 years old right now, I believe, 23, 24. He's just so youthful in the way he plays. It's like, it makes the NFL not so much of always like a grown man game where you have to be like, 26, 27, even that's pretty late for football, I guess. But, he brings like the pure, like, I want to win. It's like the NCAA energy in the NFL. Of a young player who's popping the hell off since he was like 22, 21 in the NFL, scoring, celebrating, being like an actual kid, going to clubs after, doing fun stuff. And I just don't get sometimes a Puka Nakua hate. I mean, sure, if he's playing your favorite team and he's absolutely dominating. I mean, listen, when players score on the Rams, I literally want to take their neck and just go, even if they seem like great guys, they're great wide receivers, they're great quarterbacks. But when someone scores on your favorite team, like you generally hate them. You have some sort of actual hatred for them. I'm watching a Nick Nayarcina video last night. I like him. He's an energetic YouTuber. And I see Puka Nakua's in his videos. I'm like, Puka Nakua is literally everywhere. He's in every random YouTuber, every niche, everyone. He's just there. If you're in LA, if you're in Los Angeles, California, you're running into Puka Nakua, just having a good time. He's drinking. There's so many clips of him right now this offseason getting drunk, having fun. And some people are like, oh, he should be focusing more on football. Well, I mean, he's been getting drunk and having fun the past 2 years. And he's been one of the best, if not, I see he's top 3 wide receiver in the NFL, especially after this season. After this season, he has to be top 3, right? And he's doing all this, having fun, balance, and still being so damn good at football. And it has made me want to be like, you know what? You can have fun, you can have balance and still be the best at what you do. You can. And I think Puka Nakua gets a bad rap. I do. I think his connection with him and Matthew Stafford is so wholesome, so fun to watch. He really has been like a major reason as to why I love the Rams. Yeah, I'm from LA. Yeah, the stadium is literally 10 minutes away from my house. Sure, the Rams fans are not, sometimes when I go, the stadium is filled with the opposing team sometimes. But when you're a Rams fan, you're a Rams fan. Like you scream, who's house? Rams house? It's just, especially when Puka scores, he gets a concussion nearly every other play, bangs his head like it's like on purpose. He wants to get it. And then he just wants to get back up and just go, flex. You might be thinking like if you see him down for 2 seconds, like, oh, he might be actually like his brain structure must be ripped in 4 organs in half. And then he gets back up and just goes, ah. And it's like, okay, wait, maybe this guy's onto something. And then after the game, he's celebrating, partying, having a great time. And you're like, dude, it's cool to have like I guess you can call him an idol. I guess it's cool to have one of your idols or like one of your favorite NFL players just be a big ball of energy at this point. Like genuinely, it really is. The Puka Nakua love, the Puka Nakua hate is just so like confusing to me. But hate him or love him, the guy is top tier in his field, like the toppest of tiers, and is still just having a good time doing it. And that's just goes to show you can have a good time and just be great. It's the real meaning of life. The real meaning is pursue what you're pursuing, but have a good time on the journey. It's really all it is. And that's Puka Nakua. I mean, speaking of guys that just want to run through a wall and get back up and do it over and over again, like Cam Skattebo just reminds me of a wall breaker from Clash of Clans. The skeletons with the bombs just go right into the walls, just go, boom. That's Cam Skattebo. And again, some people say I look like him if he was just unathletic, weird, sat in front of a camera and talk about sports. I'll take it. But Cam Skattebo is also just so necessary for the NFL. Gives you that, again, like that Blue Mountain State, like NFL type player where just like, that's what football is. Fun, sometimes idiots who just want to go, just wall breaker, run straight, do your job, kaboom, get in, get out, and try to not leave hurt. And Cam Skattebo is bringing like a new, fun, like psychopath energy to the Giants. And I hope they're going to be doing great for the next 5 years. I hope. I don't know how long Cam could really last just doing this because running backs' timelines are kind of scary when they're that physical and just every play you hand them off the ball and they just want to go face forward and just run through someone's actual throat. But even though their NFL careers might be short-lived, they're so fun to watch. Those type of running backs, the wall breakers, they're just so fun to watch. And every team needs one of those guys. We needed a Cam Skattebo. He's streaming now. He's having fun. He's enjoying life. In Arizona, he was hilarious. Like insane. Like his highlights were so fun to watch. Just literally making guys go flying. And you look at him, you wouldn't think, at some points, like he could be like what you would think an NFL running back would look like. And some points you don't think that's what an NFL running back would look like. But it doesn't matter to him. He just runs through a wall anyways, gets up, screams. And I think him and Jackson Dart is a hilarious duo. It makes me want to like love the Giants. It's like it's pretty hard not to hate the Giants when you have like Jackson Dart has a hilarious college story. Just a bit of a wild card. Cam Skattebo, the definition of wild card. I love him. I love them. I'm beginning to really, really, really love the Giants. And I think Cam Skattebo will be one of the guys we remember as just again a wall breaker. The Clash of Clans, like you could spend 5 elixir and have Cam Skattebo. Like that's how much you'd cost. Even Clash Royale too. Just it's like it's like the skeleton, but like a max health giant skeleton that is not going to be defeated, not going to be broken down, not going to be eliminated fast. He's going to keep coming, and only a really, really bad injury could keep him out. But I hope that's rareness. I hope he's, knock on wood, if there was wood near me, I would. I hope he has the longest career possible, because if we can get him for 5 years of doing this, every single Sunday watching him play football will just be pure hilariously fun. The Giants have something special growing. They do. There's something special in New York. And the heart of that, the soul of that, the soul food is Cam Skattebo. And that is the chosen truth. Thank you so much for watching. Chosen Sports is at war versus ESPN, and we are fighting every single day to be bigger than them. So please, please subscribe and support our channel every day. It means a lot.